The dog with the meat. Once upon a time, there was a cute little dog who loved eating meat. Every day, it would go around the forest to find something delicious to eat. And today was no different. The little dog found a big piece of meat and was so happy. It grabbed the meat and started walking towards the river. As the dog walked, it came to the riverbank. It looked down and suddenly noticed its reflection in the water. To its surprise, it saw another dog just like itself, holding an even bigger piece of meat. The meat in the water looked much bigger and tastier than its own. The little dog thought, "Wow, that meat looks so big and delicious. I want that bigger piece." So the little dog decided to jump into the water to grab the bigger piece of meat. It bit down on the meat in the water, but to its disappointment, it couldn't catch it because the meat didn't actually exist. Worse still, while it jumped into the water, the piece of meat it was holding was swept away by the river. The dog swam around in a panic, but it couldn't find anything. It realized that it had lost both pieces of meat and felt very sad. It regretted being greedy and trying to take the bigger piece that wasn't even real. Sitting by the riverbank, the dog lowered its head and thought about its mistake. It understood that it already had a great piece of meat, but because of its greed, it had lost both. It learned that it was important to appreciate what it already had, instead of always wanting more. Sometimes, when we are too greedy, we miss out on the things that matter most. The dog stood up, decided not to be greedy anymore, and went back to the riverbank to find the meat it had lost. It happily started eating its own meat again. The dog understood one thing. Sometimes having what you need is far more important than chasing after more. Dear kids, this story teaches us that greed can make us lose what we already have. The most precious thing is to appreciate what we have instead of always wanting more.